Okay, so just a second, students. Let's check that if we are live and then we'll be good to go. Okay, I guess you guys can hear me well, you guys can see me well, and here we are. So, hi, welcome, good evening, everyone. This is Ritika, your chemistry educator, and this is our session for grade 10 chemistry. So first of all, I welcome you all at the very amazing platform Unacademy, wherein we are here to learn some amazing things about chemistry. Now, in the last class, we learned something related to periodic table, and today we are going to take the topic study of compounds. So I guess everyone might be knowing that this topic is one of the very important topic consisting of 4 chapters in it, right? Hydrogen chloride, the ammonia, nitric acid, and sulfuric acid, right? So in this class, we are going to go with hydrogen chloride. Hi, Ayush, how are you? So let's see what are we going to learn in this session and what our flow of the chapter will look like. Talking about myself, I have completed my engineering in electronics and communication, and I have also been awarded grade A by Cambridge English ESOL. Guys, you can join us on the Telegram channels, and why to join us so that you can receive all the important updates related to the classes. Okay, if you need any help in your homework, if you require class notes, you can join the Telegram channel. So the link will be provided to you, and you can also join the Unacademy Telegram channel, which is the official channel. Okay, and you can join it to see what the updates are. I am weak in chemistry. I am in ninth standard in CBSE board. So actually, Ayush, it's not about being weak or strong. It is just, I would say, the lack of practice. Okay, so don't say that you are weak in chemistry. Say that you're not practicing enough. Okay, so once you start practicing well, everything would be fine, and you'll be saying like, I'm strong in chemistry, right? So just do one thing now. If you're weak, or if you say you're weak in any subject, just try to focus a bit more on it. Okay, 15 minutes ज़्यादा देकर देखो, 20 minutes ज़्यादा देकर देखो. ओके, एंड मेक इट अ पॉइंट, एक रूल बना दीजिए कि हमें ना थोड़ा सा एक्स्ट्रा एफर्ट डालना है. ओके, एंड यू विल सी द चेंजेस योरसेल्फ. ओके, चलिए. सो एज आई टोल्ड यू, हाइड्रोजन क्लोराइड के बारे में आज हम लोग पढ़ने वाले हैं, विच इज द वन ऑफ द चैप्टर इन स्टडी ऑफ कंपाउंड्स. कौन सी बुक से करूँ प्रैक्टिस? Okay, so Ayush, see, I guess I won't be promoting any book. I guess every book is fine. अभी हम लोग क्या करते हैं? We take the help of 5 books, 6 books, 7 books, और उस सब में ना we just get confused. Okay, just take one book. जिस किसी की भी लैंग्वेज आपको इजी लगती है, अंडरस्टैंडेबल लगती है, आप उस बुक को लीजिए और उस बुक से पढ़ना स्टार्ट कर दीजिए, राइट? एंड व्हेन यू आर स्टडिंग एनी टॉपिक फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम, बेटर है आप एक ही रिसोर्स, एक ही बुक से पढ़िए, रादर देन जंपिंग ऑन फ्रॉम वन बुक टू अनदर. जस्ट प्रैक्टिस from one book. Okay, it would stop you from it would just stop distracting you, and the next important thing is you won't be getting confused regarding the topics. Okay, so just take any book that you feel is easier for you to understand. Okay, so everyone prefers separate books, so I won't be the right person to tell you nahi yehi book se padhna hai. You decide it for yourself and then continue with that. Okay, और एक बार अगर आपका कोर्स कंप्लीट हो जाता है, फिर आप बहुत सारे बुक से प्रैक्टिस कर सकते हैं. Got it? So yeah, this is what I followed. चलिए, let's get started with hydrogen chloride. Now students, hydrogen chloride, this chapter, it consists of various important things such as the preparation, the manufacturing, the properties, the chemical properties, physical properties, etc. And in this class, we are going to have a basic introduction plus the laboratory preparation of hydrogen chloride. Okay, now if I talk about molecular formula, It is HCl. Okay, and if I talk about the molecular mass, now 1 is for hydrogen and the chlorine, the mass is 35.5. ओके, तो इससे जो हमारा यहाँ मास होता है हाइड्रोजन क्लोराइड का, इट इज 36.5. Bonding. Now there is another word. I hope everyone knows what the chemical bonding is. Okay, the type of bonding that you will be seeing in the hydrogen chloride. If anyone knows, please do let me know. I'm sorry. Let us try to understand कि hydrogen chloride में किस type की bonding will be seen. If I talk about hydrogen, it is having one electron in its outermost shell. Correct, आयुष? ओके, तो ये हो गया हमारा हाइड्रोजन का 1 इलेक्ट्रॉन. नेक्स्ट अगर हम बात करें क्लोरीन का, तो क्लोरीन के पास कितने इलेक्ट्रॉन्स होते हैं? यस, कैन आई गेट द आंसर? हाउ मेनी इलेक्ट्रॉन्स आर प्रेजेंट इन द आउटरमोस्ट शेल ऑफ क्लोरीन? ओके, तो क्लोरीन के पास ना अपने आउटरमोस्ट शेल में होते हैं 7 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स, राइट? So this is the structure of chlorine. Now students, this hydrogen, it requires one more electron to achieve the stable configuration, and this chlorine, it requires again one more electron. So what do hydrogen and chlorine do? They go for a mutual sharing of electrons. अभी वो कैसे हो रहा है ये देखिए. Hydrogen will be taking one electron from chlorine, okay, and chlorine will be taking one electron from hydrogen. Okay, I'll just shift it a bit properly so you guys can see it. Yeah, है ना? Now you can see that this particular electron which was of hydrogen, it is now shared with both hydrogen also and chlorine also, and this electron which was originally of chlorine, it is again shared with both. ठीक है, तो यहां पर क्या हो गया, हाइड्रोजन एंड क्लोरीन के बीच में एक सिंगल बॉन्ड बन गया, एंड व्हेन द बॉन्ड इज फॉर्म एज द म्यूचुअल शेयरिंग ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन्स, द बॉन्ड इज नोन एज कोवेलेंट बॉन्ड. ओके, आई होप एवरीवन नोज दिस still. Okay, so what is a covalent bond? It is a bond which is formed by mutual sharing of electrons, and for example, there could be sharing of 1 electron, there could be sharing of 2 electrons or 3 electrons. Okay, so यहाँ पर there is only sharing of 1 electron, and this is how the bond is. चलिए, I hope that up till here the things are clear. Now let's talk about the occurrence. Okay, Glauber, he was a scientist who prepared this acid. Okay, और उन्होंने क्या किया था, जो हमारा कॉमन सॉल्ट होता है सोडियम क्लोराइड एंड कंसंट्रेटेड सल्फ्यूरिक एसिड, इन दोनों को मिला करके ही फॉर्म द हाइड्रोजन क्लोराइड. ओके, हाइड्रोक्लोरिक एसिड टू बी वेरी प्रिसाइज. ओके, also there was a person named Lavoisier who called this acid as muriatic acid. So if the question comes that which acid is also known as muriatic acid, it is hydrochloric acid. और इसका जो official name था, which is the hydrochloric acid, it was given by Davy. Okay, so 3 important points. It was very first prepared using sodium chloride and concentrated sulfuric acid. Second thing, ये जो name दिया था hydrochloric acid, it was given by Davy, and it was also known as muriatic acid. Okay, Now, where does this, where does this hydrogen chloride occurs? In the form of acid or in the form of gas? तो सबसे पहले if I talk about HCl in the form of gas, ये present होता है volcanic emissions में. Okay, so whenever the volcanic eruptions happen, हमें कुछ quantity में we get HCl gas. And second point, I guess every one of you might have been hearing from very young age कि HCl acid, that is hydrochloric acid, it is present in our stomach. Okay, so it is present in the gastric juices of mammals. Okay, I'm sorry. And what is the use of it? It is used to help in digestion. Okay, so it's actually not very concentrated. It is just like 0.4%. Okay, and it is present in the gastric juices of mammals to help them in the digestion process. Okay, so I hope the occurrence is clear to you. Now let's move on to the preparation methods. Okay, so if I talk about general preparation methods, the very first one is by synthesis, or it is also known as direct combination. So can anyone tell which two compounds or which two gases or which two elements they combine to give the HCl gas? I'm sure all of you might have heard it. Now, if I talk about direct combination or synthesis process, here we take hydrogen and chlorine, both in their gaseous form, and it gives hydrogen chloride in the form of gas. अभी कैसे हो रहा है? Let us try to understand. Okay, can you give me the equation? Okay, so whoever are present in the class, can you just try giving the equation? How hydrogen and chlorine combines? You'll be getting 30 seconds for that. Okay, so if you're writing, please match the answer. It is H2 plus Cl2. So means hydrogen, it is in the gaseous form. Chlorine, it is in the gaseous form. And here we get hydrogen chloride in the gaseous form. Okay, but this reaction doesn't take place easily. Okay, there has to be certain condition provided for this reaction to take place. और वो certain condition क्या है? It is diffused sunlight. Okay, so not very direct sunlight and not even a dark environment. हम लोग ना हल्की सी sunlight में this reaction actually takes place to give the hydrogen chloride in the gaseous form. Okay, अभी reason क्या है why only diffuse sunlight should be given? First of all, the first reason is ये जो अगर हम dark environment provide करते हैं तो ये reaction होता ही नहीं है. This reaction is almost negligible. Okay, and अगर हम बात करें direct sunlight की तो ये reaction बड़ा ही exothermic explosive हो जाता है, right? So this reaction is very explosive in the direct sunlight. This reaction is almost zero in the dark, and that is why we need to give a proper amount of sunlight. Okay, लेकिन एक चीज है students, if I talk about the dark environment, okay, there is one thing which can make the reaction to proceed even in dark. Okay, so here we are taking the catalyst, and what is the catalyst? It is activated carbon. Okay, तो ये जो हमारा activated carbon है, it functions as a catalyst. I hope everyone knows what the catalyst is. It's basically a substance which is used in the reaction to alter the rate of the reaction. या तो रिएक्शन की स्पीड को बढ़ा देता है या फिर उसकी स्पीड को थोड़ा सा रिटार्ड कर देता है, कम कर देता है. ओके, सो दिस इज व्हाट अ कैटलिस्ट इज यूज्ड फॉर. ओके, तो यहाँ हम लोग एक्टिवेटेड कार्बन यूज करते हैं सो दैट आवर रिएक्शन कैन टेक प्लेस इवन इन द डार्क. ओके, तो ये तो हो गया हमारा फर्स्ट मेथड. सेकेंड मेथड आता है हमारा बाय हीटिंग मेटालिक क्लोराइड with concentrated sulfuric acid. ओके, तो अगर हम डायरेक्ट सिंथेसिस से ना भी करना चाहे रिएक्शन, वी आर हैविंग अनदर वे, दैट इज वी टेक एनी मेटल क्लोराइड एंड वी हीट इट विद concentrated sulfuric acid. Okay, so if I give you a general reaction, that what happens if we go for this type of reaction, if we are taking any metal chloride, we are taking concentrated sulfuric acid. What are we getting? We are getting the salt plus HCl. Okay, now so for example, I am taking sodium chloride. Okay, just a second. All right, so I have taken sodium chloride and with it I am taking concentrated H2SO4. So what I will be getting? I will be getting the salt, which is sodium hydrogen sulfate plus HCl in the form of gas. In place of sodium chloride, let us suppose I am taking copper chloride. So which salt I'll be getting? I'll be getting copper salt. Okay, now here we are providing the conditions. The temperature here, it needs to be approximately 200 degrees Celsius. Okay, and what do we get? We get copper sulfate plus hydrogen chloride in the gaseous form. Okay, so this is what our reaction is. Okay, up let us talk about the laboratory preparation of HCl gas. Okay, तो जो laboratory preparation है students, here we are normally using the sodium chloride. अब उसके भी अपने reasons है. Okay, I'll be telling you what are the reasons. The sodium chloride and sulfuric acid को हम use करते हैं. Let me first explain you through the diagram. तो हम लोग क्या कर रहे हैं? We are setting up the apparatus, something or somewhat like this. Okay, now students, प्लीज फोकस ओवर हियर. हम लोग क्या करेंगे, इस फ्लास्क में ना थोड़ा सा सोडियम क्लोराइड लेंगे और आई वुड से द रिक्वायर्ड क्वांटिटी ऑफ सोडियम क्लोराइड इज टेकन. ओके, यहां से हम लोग वी विल बी लेटिंग इन द कंसंट्रेटेड सल्फ्यूरिक एसिड. ओके, and what happens, we will be providing the required temperature. In this case the temperature range is approximately near to 200 degrees Celsius. ठीक है, so what will happen, the reaction will take place. Okay, and क्या हो जाएगा, there will be an effervescence of the HCl gas. Okay, now what are we going to do? We are going to collect this gas. From here you can see that the gas is being collected, right? And this gas, since it can have some of the impurities, or I would say it can carry some moisture, so it would be dried using this drying agent, concentrated sulfuric acid. Now here this concentrated sulfuric acid, it is acting as a drying agent. Okay, और उसके बाद यहाँ से हम लोग उसे कलेक्ट कर रहे हैं by the method upward displacement of air. Okay, अब इन सारे methods के अपने अपने reasons हैं that we will be seeing. Okay, so I hope that this particular preparation method is clear to everyone. Now we will be seeing what are the reactions that take place. If I talk about the reaction, यहाँ पर it is sodium chloride plus H2SO4. Okay, now as I told you, temperature ranges below 200 degrees Celsius. What do we get? We get sodium hydrogen sulfate plus hydrogen chloride in the form of the gas. Okay, so I hope that this thing is very much clear to everyone. Okay, अब ये जो reaction है students, this is actually a reversible reaction. अभी आपसे अगर क्वेश्चन पूछ लिया जाता है कि अगर ये रिवर्सिबल रिएक्शन है तो व्हाई इज इट नॉट गेटिंग रिवर्स्ड? ओके, तो रीजन क्या है? यहाँ जो हमें हाइड्रोजन क्लोराइड इन द फॉर्म ऑफ गैस प्रोड्यूस हो रही है वो कॉन्टिन्यूसली इट इज बीइंग कलेक्टेड. ओके, तो जो यहाँ प्रोड्यूस हो रहा है ना वो यहाँ पर वी आर अगेन collecting it, and that is why one of the product is gone and hence it cannot be reversed now. In case we are not collecting it, it can reverse itself back. Okay, now what will happen if we take the temperature more than 200 degrees Celsius? ऐसा नहीं है HCl नहीं फॉर्म होगा, लेकिन बाकी बहुत सारी प्रॉब्लम्स हो जाएगी. लेट्स सी व्हाट. तो हमारा जो सोडियम क्लोराइड है प्लस सल्फ्यूरिक एसिड है, प्लीज ऑलवेज मेंशन दैट वी आर यूजिंग कंसंट्रेटेड सल्फ्यूरिक एसिड. ओके, सो इन केस इफ वी आर गोइंग अबाउट 200 डिग्री सेल्सियस तो हमारा थोड़ा सा ना प्रोडक्ट चेंज हो जाएगा. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल सोडियम सल्फेट मिलेगा हमें एंड वी विल बी गेटिंग हाइड्रोजन क्लोराइड ऑल्सो. नाउ यू वुड बी थिंकिंग हमारा मेन प्रोडक्ट तो ये है और हमें ये दोनों ही केसेस में मिल रहा है, सो व्हाई देयर इज दिस टेम्परेचर रेंज दैट नीड्स टू बी फॉलोड? तो उसके ना अपने कुछ रीजन है. ओके, if we are exceeding the temperature about 200 degrees Celsius, there is a certain risk that our apparatus may break. Okay, अब हमारे ग्लास के apparatus हैं तो वो क्रैक हो जाएंगे. ओके, नेक्स्ट हमारा फ्यूल फालतू में वेस्ट हो रहा है. ओके, सो आवर फ्यूल इज बीइंग वेस्टेड. ओके, और ये जो सोडियम सल्फेट है ना स्टूडेंट्स, दिस सोडियम सल्फेट दैट वी आर गेटिंग, ये क्या करेगा? हमारे ग्लास पर एक टफ लेयर बना देगा. ओके, एंड अगेन दैट लेयर इज वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू रिमूव. ओके, तो ये हमारा ग्लास का apparatus है, यहाँ पर हमें एक टफ लेयर मिल जाएगी, एक हार्ड लेयर मिल जाएगी, विच अगेन इज वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू रिमूव. ओके, तो इसीलिए टेम्परेचर रेंज हम लोग ट्राई करते हैं दैट वी कीप इट बिलो 200 डिग्री सेल्सियस. ओके, नेक्स्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग इज, अभी हम लोगों ने देखा कि ये जो गैस है हम लोग ना यहाँ पर कलेक्ट कर रहे हैं. ओके, नाउ सिंस HCl इज कलरलेस गैस तो हमें दिख तो सकता ही नहीं है that which you know how much the jar is filled. So how we will get to know कि हमारा जो jar है now it is completely filled and there is no place for more HCl to get in. तो उसके लिए हम क्या करेंगे? We will be taking a glass rod जिसको हमने डिप किया है अमोनियम हाइड्रोक्साइड सॉल्यूशन. ओके, now what happens with this, और हमें कैसे पता चलता है? whenever hydrogen chloride it comes in contact with ammonium hydroxide, ये क्या करेगा? it will form ammonium chloride and H2O. okay, तो ये जो ammonium chloride है we will be seeing dense white fumes. okay, so because of that we will come to know कि अब हमारा जो jar है it is full. So what do we need to do? We just need to keep this rod. Okay, my rod is really bad, but okay. So we'll keep it over here. और जैसे ही यहाँ HCl गैस जो यहाँ पर प्रेजेंट है वो रिएक्ट करने लग गई अमोनियम हाइड्रोक्साइड सोल्यूशन के साथ, तो हमें क्या मिलेगा? We will be getting the ammonium chloride in the form of dense white fumes. Okay, and this is how we get to know that our jar is now full. नेक्स्ट बात करते हैं कि why only concentrated sulfuric acid as drying agent? हमारे पास तो बहुत सारे ड्राइंग एजेंट्स होते हैं. we can have calcium oxide, we can have phosphorus pentaoxide. why only sulfuric acid? तो उसका रीजन है कि जो हमारे बाकी के ड्राइंग एजेंट्स हैं वो गैस को ड्राई तो नहीं करते, उल्टा उनके साथ रिएक्ट कर जाते हैं. सो ऑफ कोर्स हमारा HCl गायब हो जाएगा. ओके, so what happens is the concentrated sulfuric acid, it does not react with it and hence can be used as the drying agent, while the other drying agents such as calcium oxide or phosphorus pentoxide, they do react with it. Okay. थर्ड चीज, सोडियम क्लोराइड ही क्यों? हमें तो कॉपर क्लोराइड से भी मिल रहा था. द रीजन इज, सी फॉर एनी प्रिपरेशन मेथड हम लोगों को जो रिएक्टेंट चाहिए, वी विल प्रेफर कि कुछ इजी सा मिलने वाला कुछ हमारे पास अगर रिएक्टेंट हो तो इट इज अ बेटर थिंग, राइट? सो सोडियम क्लोराइड, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, इट इज वेरी चीप, एंड सेकेंड बहुत ही इजीली अवेलेबल हो जाता है, right? So that is why we use it for the laboratory preparation of hydrogen chloride. Okay, next question आता है हमारे दिमाग में, that sulfuric acid क्यों, nitric acid क्यों नहीं use कर सकते? So here, hi Monty, good evening. हाँ जी. So sulfuric acid ही क्यों use करना है, nitric acid क्यों नहीं use करना है? तो जो हमारा नाइट्रिक एसिड होता है, ओके, ये क्या होता है, वोलेटाइल होता है, और जैसे ही HCl इन द फॉर्म ऑफ वेपर्स इट इज एस्केपिंग, नाइट्रिक एसिड भी उसके साथ साथ एस्केप हो जाता है, तो हमें प्योर हाइड्रोजन क्लोराइड नहीं मिलेगा. ओके, हाय राहुल, हाउ आर यू? Okay, so this is the basic reason that we are not using the nitric acid. Now these are different type of points that you should remember by, because they could be asked as the reasoning questions in your examination. Okay, तो चलिए, I hope you understood this. Okay students, तो आज हम लोगों ने क्या किया? We did the occurrence of hydrogen chloride. We moved on to the general methods of preparation. अभी general method में हमने क्या सीखा? We learned that first it is direct combination when we are taking hydrogen and chlorine in the gaseous form, and in diffused sunlight it combines to form hydrogen chloride in the gaseous form again. And then it is by treating the sulfuric acid in concentrated form with metallic chlorides. In fact, the laboratory preparation also, it uses the same method when we are taking sodium chloride, which is a metallic chloride, with concentrated sulfuric acid. Okay, and I hope you understood the whole process, okay, of preparation of hydrogen chloride gas. Okay, so this was our session for the day. I hope you understood every single thing that we have done in today's class. Okay, we will be taking this chapter for the students in the upcoming classes. Please subscribe to the channel and share the links with your friends so that they can also see the sessions, and they can also take the advantage. Now students, the next important thing is, if you want to have the detailed study about the topics, you can join the Unacademy's special classes. अभी ये special classes क्या है? You just need to download the Unacademy's app, okay? Select your grade, move on with the process, and then you can watch the special classes which are free of cost, okay? And you can have the detailed classes, you can have the poll sessions which are very amazing, etc. So these things you can have in the special classes, and for that you just need to download Unacademy's learner app. Okay, so to stay tuned with all the amazing updates, kindly subscribe to the channel, and if you want the PDF of the session, then you can download the Telegram and you can join our channel, so that you receive the PDF and you receive all the important information. Okay, so thank you so much students, it was very nice session. I hope you liked it, and we'll be meeting in the next session. Tab tak ke liye, please keep studying, keep learning, keep loving. Thank you. Let's meet in the next session.